Hello, Deidaa. So it's kind of soggy this afternoon, soggy, and we've had a bit of rainfall over the last 2 days. But I think we should consider, we in Victoria, we should consider ourselves lucky. Whatever rainfall we've had, it's been manageable. Um, our friends in Queensland and New South Wales, parts of New South Wales, they're really doing it tough. And Deidaa has a very large catchment of clients, wholesale and retail, around places like Byron Bay and, the entire stretch of Northern Rivers plus New South Wales. So, yeah, I have been in touch with as many, if I tried to stay connected as much as I could. And several of Deidaa members, like members of Deidaa Mail Club, and also members of different women's groups, women entrepreneurs, Northern Rivers, they have their specific groups. So, whichever group I am part of, so several of them, they are directly involved in the rescue and the rehab operations, and we are trying to do our bit, whatever little we can from Deidaa. And I have been advised that at this point, they have ample clothing donations, like they've been literally flooded with donations of clothing, donations of several things. So right now, what they really need is cash. So if you can make cash donations, as I said, some of my Deidaa members are directly involved. And if you want to make a cash donation, you don't have to come to me. I'm not taking donations on anyone's behalf. I can put you in touch with these people. I might mention one of them is Deidaa's, a premium Deidaa member, Kylie Mowbray Allen of Hello Media. So I can put you in. Don't, if you connect with me, if you send me a DM, then I can just put you in touch with Kylie directly. So if whatever donations you want to make, you can give it to Kylie. So basically they need cash, and they also need tinned food like food they can make use of to make healthy, sustainable meals. Simple, healthy food is what's required now. And they need food cans because, from the point of view of longevity and the logistics, of managing such operations, they can become quite a handful. So we all have good intentions, but we also have to see what is required and what is not required. So I was putting together a box of scarves, clothing, and things like that. But they've told me, and this was all new out of Deidaa's talk, but they said not right now. They don't need clothing right now. What they need is cash, and what they need is food. So if you are prepared to sponsor cans of food, say tin food, then do DM me, and I'll put you in touch with people who are organizing, who are directly involved with the rescue efforts. Or there are websites like this, GIBT, for instance, GIBIT, givit.org.au, and you can hop to givit.org.au, and you can donate your time, your money, or even sponsor. They have a list of things that they require for different families. Maybe it's some furniture, white goods, washing machine, refrigerator. There are people who've lost everything. All their belongings are gone. I guess within hours. I mean, how devastating is that? So GIBT has a list of products of things like beds, for instance, toddlers' beds, adult beds, stationery, dining suites, lounge suites, as I mentioned, washing machines, microwaves, those kind of things. So if you want whatever suits your budget, there are even vouchers for $50, grocery and things like that. So if whatever you can afford, you can just jump on to GIBT, and you can sign up for sponsoring those kind of goods. If you cannot give anything by way of cash or products, you can even donate your time, or you can volunteer, even a helping hand when you are doing such a massive cleanup can be helpful. So I am not directly fundraising or anything like that, but I know a few people. If you want to get involved, by all means, just get in touch with me. So just send me a DM or an email. I'm on different platforms. You just connect with me, and I'll try to do my best. Well, we have survived the last 2 years, the circumstances that we have come out of, and now the floods, and the political unrest all over the world. So, but I'm very optimistic. I always look at the rainbow at the end of the tunnel, and we will overcome all of this. And I have tremendous faith in our strength and resilience, especially the resilience and strength of women. And so that's why we are celebrating strong women leading up to International Women's Day 2022. So if you have noticed, if you've been following us on Facebook, you will see that we are celebrating women who have supported Deidaa, and they have really contributed to Deidaa's growth consistently, steadfastly over so many years. So this is an opportunity. This is the least we could do. We just have to pause for a while and say thank you. Thank you to all these women who have been with us, and who have supported Deidaa, and they've spread the Deidaa word. We are a small business. Even now, we are a small business. We do not have deep pockets to spend on promoting ourselves. And it's the word of mouth that helps us a lot. So you don't always have to spend lots of money. You don't have to go and spend on Deidaa website. There are zillions of ways you can help us. Every like, every share, every comment, every review matters to us. And when you are talking about Deidaa, you are spreading the Deidaa word. It means a lot to us. We are really appreciative, and that's why we are celebrating all these members, women members of Deidarati, that have been supporting Deidaa. They are our rocks, and that's why we would be, every day we would be supporting one woman who has been celebrating Deidaa along with us. And also we are trying to upload videos highlighting women, so on Learn with Samita, which is Deidaa's YouTube channel, we have reached 30,000 views, and we are just, it's now got the momentum. So we were 25,000 just about the other day. We've reached 30,000, and we will continue to grow with your support. So all we need is a like, share, subscription from you. So the latest video, which targets actually, which focuses on which is dedicated to all the women leading up to International Women's Day, is the video with fashion stylist Marwa Reader from New Life by Design. So she has taken quite a few fashion questions she has answered, and she has also shown you how to create different looks with Deidaa's, kaftans, dresses, and accessories and things like that. Now that's gone viral, gangbusters. We've had over 600 views in about one day. So some of you have said, Samita, but we also had more questions. So Marwa actually is happy to take questions. So what you need to do is you need to put in the comments on that video that, okay, you answered, say, about half a dozen questions, but what about this? And just type in your question, and I will take a look, and then I'll refer your question to Marwa, who'll come back with an answer. So, just because your question wasn't featured on the video doesn't mean that you cannot ask another question. We are happy to take your questions. Just type it in the comments below. You can type it in comments on the Facebook Live, YouTube Live, or the actual video, and we take all your questions and comments very seriously. It makes a lot of difference to us. With the Easter shopping, the Easter tab with our selection of Easter goods is doing well, and some people have been very proactive and they have placed the Easter orders. I think it would be a good idea. Also because we kind of tend to run out of stock. For instance, the Easter bunnies, they take a long time. They are handmade. They are made out of offcuts, shreds of fabric. So they take a long time to get ready. And if we run out of the bunnies before Easter, then maybe it will only be around Christmas that we will restock the bunnies, and the women who, they are looking after their children, their home and hearth, and they're also making the toys. So they can produce only so much. So if we run out of the Easter bunnies before Easter, then I'm not able to restock for about another next few months, maybe closer to Christmas. So if you want it before Easter, hop on and get one of our Easter gift boxes, or anything that you might like to give someone. The aprons, for instance, the koala aprons, the nursery aprons. There are new aprons coming, but probably that'll be sometime end of March, early April, given the fact that, they take, it's a long time on coming, then customs clearance, so on and so forth. And as you know, with Deidaa, it's always free Australia-wide shipping, $20 flat fee, international flat fee. We send all over the world, and my knowledge of geography is becoming quite good, because I am now sending to places that I hadn't even heard of, so it's enlightening for me that, Deidaa has followers and subscribers in so many different countries. But for the domestic Australian buyer, it's free shipping. We have Afterpay. So if you want to spread out your spending over a few months, over a few installments, that's possible. Third thing is, of course, complimentary gift wrapping. We will complimentary gift wrap all your gifts with recycled handmade paper. We will send to your designated address. You also, you of course have to put in a request, and we will include your message, whatever you want us to write. It'll be a genuinely handwritten note. We will not be using any app to replicate, to simulate the handwriting. At times I personally write the note. So rest assured, your Easter gifts will be taken care of. All you need to go to that Easter tab, make a selection and click, okay, and proceed to checkout, and we'll take care of everything else. So that is Samita. As mentioned, that if you want to get in touch with me regarding donations for anyone in Queensland or some New South Wales, I am happy to connect you to the right people. And of course, there are websites like GIBT.org.au. So this is Samita signing off. Let's pray and hope for peace and quiet and joy in this world. May you all be happy and healthy, and may we look forward to a great 2022-2023. Till then, till next time, bye for now. This is Samita signing off. I'll catch you next week. Bye, Deidaa. Thanks for another wonderful session. It's always good to connect to you. Bye for now.